Hello everyone and welcome to a new series I'm doing right now. Broden and Allison, who also goes by something Minx.
Mousy Minx.
Mousy Minx. Play SPAZ2. Space Pirates and Zombies 2. Very fitting name. I was a fan of the first one. It came out back, I think it was in the 90s, maybe the early 2000s. It blew me away. This game is a lot different. Especially since the other game was traditionally not 3D like this, but you will see some elements from the first game on this one. Minx cat doesn't know anything about this, so no, she doesn't have anything to say about this. But we need to name our crew. She doesn't have a brain, so she said she didn't know what to call it. So I'm calling it Brodentopia. Also, she's laughing right now. You probably can't hear it though, because she's too quiet.
Call it whatever you want.
I'm abusive. It is what it is. Alright, so... how's purple and blue? Like that?
Yeah.
That. Or do you like that? You like that? You like
No,
that?
I want the teal. Purple and teal.
That?
That's mint. Going to the left. The... Yeah!
Come on, that's friggin' blue!
Yeah, close enough.
Alright, teal, aka blue. I don't want to spoil anything for you guys, so we're not actually going to do the campaign. Okay, hi. I know that we have other options, because I have it in my other one. Super Sandbox Upgrade, yeah, that sounds great. Let's play that one, please. Never mind. Ah, here we go, new sandbox. Why is it under campaign? That's stupid. First time playing, it is highly recommended you play the campaign first, which is still a very open and free-roaming experience. The sandbox mode has almost no tutorials, and may spoil story events found in the campaign. Shit. I did just say I didn't want spoilers, but, oh well. Alright, so we're going to go back and start a new campaign! Difficulty normal.
Noted that currently we use computer-synthesized voices for the main cast.
We plan to replace them with real voice work at some point in the near future.
If you don't like these voices, you can disable them now or at any time in the sound options menu.
I'm going to turn them off now, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk for them because they get really annoying. It's basically Microsoft talking to Cortana, talking to Alexa, talking to Siri. Bullshit. So element 126, Res. It was the answer to everything, a transmutable element with the power to unlock the secrets of the universe. It gifted humanity everything there was to know about space-time! How did... oh, shit.
Everyone's late.
Okay, your turn. Go.
Res triggered an explosion of technological advancement. Mankind spread to the far reaches of the galaxy, growing exponentially in numbers, along with the reliance on Res. The United Terrain Alliance was founded to control the countless population. Eventually, they sought to ration the use of Res.
My Res. Alright. As Res supplies thinned, conflict arose! An epidemic of fortune-seeking miners forced their way to the galactic core, where resin was most abundant. Eventually, the primary Res source was discovered. All Res stemmed from a sinister and timeless energy being. A being awakened by the use of Res. They had sprung an ancient and recursive trap, Res being the bait no budding civilization could possibly ignore.
Corruption spilled outward into the stars, twisting the biological matrix of all it touched, integrating it into machines. Mankind's own technology, their own dead, had begun to turn against them. For years, they struggled to survive against a flood of abominated metal and flesh. Billions were lost to the infection, only further feeding the expanding corruption. Boom, boom, boom.
Yep. In spite of hopeless obliteration, the very fabric of life itself arose to fight the dark entity. This is really boring. As a race, humanity came together for a single purpose. I don't care what it was, apparently.
Peace, however...
Peace does not last.
Oh.
Oh, shoot! I pushed escape. Dang. We don't know what's going on. Sigh! Exclamation point. I think it's... I think that's how that sounds. It seems like yet again you dimwits have flown my ship headlong into an infested region. That is the third time this week. 6 million forms of communication, and I'm yet to find one that can articulate how moronic you fools are. This guy's kind of rude. Computer, power up the weapons and shield emitters. The doctor is in. You guys are doctor?
I wonder if he's like single and he's bitter about it. Maybe that's
Oh, you date a guy with that half of a face right there?
no.
I would. Alright, so mouse 1 is to fire. So we fire little weapons and we can boost with left shift. Awesome. And then we can ram into them. Be like, bam, biatch! Your ship just exploded! Although we haven't learned about that yet in the tutorial, so I didn't just do that. And then we're like, oh! You can also right click and it allows you to zoom. I got a super kill. I don't know what the hell that is, but I like it. Never gotten it before, but you know, nothing says super kill like getting it live on stream, I suppose. And
It was super.
yes, that's what it said.
Mega kill.
Mega kill! Dude, I'm never this energetic when I record.
Just thrashing it.
I know.
No.
I think it's because I got a foxy Minx by me. Is that what it is? What's it called again?
Mousy me.
Mousy Minx. You should have done Foxy Minx, dude. It's like sexy.
Well, the whole point was, you know, kind of the opposites.
Oh, because a Minx is not mousy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Okay,
The
so...
irony.
Yeah, mega kills. You know what doesn't mega kill? Your name. Funny because it's true. This ship that you get in the very beginning, it will be lost to us soon. Oh, spoiler alert. Sorry. Oh no! What's going on? Uh-oh, is our ship being lost to us? Holy cow, I didn't even think that would ever happen. That was rude. By the way, level 13 is truly the bane of my existence. I'm Carl. Coral! Coral, seriously? Do you... Oh, you should do the chick, guys. Sorry. Go ahead.
Carl, seriously? Do you realize crew members suffocated on the lower decks because you routed power from life support to play stupid video games?
Yeah. Too close to home. Silence, imbecile! They gave their lives for the greater good. A scientific mind must stay active, or it would wither and wrinkle. I don't think minds wrinkle, dude.
Aren't brains already wrinkled?
No, mind, not brain. There's a common misconception that those are the same thing. They're not. I'll boil any ocean. I'll irradiate a whole litter of Erlachian pups. I'm never going to listen to this guy again. He just said something about dogs. Go away. I told you he would cause trouble if you leave him on to his own whim. Those implants can really make a man sick in the melon. Elsa, he is a liability if we keep him on board. Coral! Please refrain from sneaking up on another living creature like that. Do you not realize the horror people have to endure every time they look at your face? Oh! I have to say oh louder.
Oh!
Wow. You are fortunate I did not inadvertently dismember you in a panic-confused frenzy.
Everyone, shut up! To the bridge right now. Anyone not here in 30 seconds is getting vented into space.
Oh, right.
Sucky. Well, I'm glad to see everyone was able to get up at the crack of noon to work towards sustaining our survival. Let me present to you all the garbage dump we'll be sitting through this afternoon. Yes, most of this is useless junk. Yes, this is utterly pathetic, but what choice do we have?
This ain't no way to treat this here metal mother. This lady deserves better. Let me be snapping on something fresh. I imagined him with that voice. That might have been incredibly insensitive. This guy has a really serious military... Or maybe he doesn't. Maybe he's like, he might not be the best candidate to operate the tragic prototype. Keep in mind that Coral built this thing, so it goes without saying that it's dangerous. I would hate to have come all this way just to have Mackenzie rip us apart like a rabbit tramp!
I don't really care who does what, but we need to jump on this opportunity to expand the mothership. That core module will give us some elbow room, while those wings will give us much more needed firepower. Let's get those modules fitted so we don't have to listen to each other breathe anymore.
Oh, shit. Hates you. Please pay close attention. So basically, this middle thing is our motherboard. We have a certain amount of cores that we can have. Corals. And then we can take the ship apart and reassemble it to the cores, and we will attach wings, nose, and engine parts to our frame. So, one thing that I like about this, so if we remove everything, we hold down control to remove everything, by the way. We start with this little guy. And so this engine can only be set on the back of a coral. But like, we can have 3 cores right now, but we don't have to set them in a traditional ship way. For instance, like so, giving us 3 wings ahead, and an engine. Instead, we can do it in any which way we want. We can have, you know, 2 cores right here, and then maybe one's like, screw you guys, I'm going right here. And then now our ship looks way weird, and it will not fly very well. But you can do it. You know what? No, we're going to do it, because that's what I said. What's going to happen now? This is going to go there, and then you can also push tab. Oh, in the game you can push tab and then have it auto-complete ship. But now we're going to have some of these things that won't fit, because I've decided to just not put all the pieces on, because you know I made the cores go all weird. Tractor part. I don't think it's going to allow us to leave unless we do it the way it wants us to. So, I guess we'll just have to take my word for it that you can do it differently. Not during a tutorial. Okay. You guys are rude. Didn't you guys ever learn from your mothers that, like, everyone is a special snowflake? And your ship can be a special snowflake, alright? It doesn't have to be just like everyone else. Okay, Mom? You don't get my goth music because you don't understand the troubles I've seen! I had to go without an iPhone for a week! What have you done? The Great Depression, please! Alright, your turn.
My turn?
Yeah, I'm done with the commentary for a minute.
Alright.
Go.
What exactly do you think you're doing? Stop leaning on that overhead projection. Now he's British, because that's just what this is going to.
Will you just go?
This isn't some anarchic top-down space shooter we're playing here. This is a real brutal, kitten-eating life we're talking about. Join the rest of us down here in reality.
Huh.
The reality.
And the reality. So the camera can be adjusted to fit your needs. The top-down view is better suited for ship construction and high-level awareness, and the third-person view is better suited for manual combat. You'll see us switch between the two. You can change the camera mode by pressing E. C, apparently. Sorry. Coral hated that, apparently. I broke the game. It's not supposed to be doing this. Or is it? Our Omni lithium capacitor is now tapped out. I devised a method to... Whatever. Okay, so we have weapon groups and it's crap. Cool. Okay, so we can reload by pushing R. And those pointing at the screen, like you guys can see it. The blue things are the battery charging, and the thing on the bottom, the white line, is your weapons. So now our weapons are fully charged. As you're charging, your shield and your weapons cannot be used. So you have to balance, hey, should I reload now? So I have ammo and shield for this next fight, or should I wait until the very last possible second because I'm getting hammered right now and I need my weapon and shield? And then, you know, you have to reload in the middle of a fight. So there's a mechanic there that you have to take advantage of as well. So this chick says some stuff, and then everyone's like, alright. That's exactly what they said. Okay?
Said some stuff.
Yeah, so what we've also learned is control is a... Hold on, let me get close enough to hurt these things. Oh, our weapons really suck. Holy crap. Alright, so what they were pretty much saying is control is a tractor beam, and what it does is you can grab stuff and like utilize it. So we can grab this and pull it towards us. So you can use that in space. Will you let me talk, man? It's showing us tutorials. Alright, please assimilate. I know it's assimilate, but it's funnier that way. And perform the following diagnostic tests on the kinetic shield system. Your life and my whole may depend on it. Your whole, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Your whole may depend on it?
The whole.
Wow. That's inappropriate. That's inappropriate. Alright, so if you hold, I'll just show you. If we hold control on this, see we can throw the asteroid. So you can do that when you're fighting enemies. Oh, this one's a little heavy, so we have to be a little bit slower. And then you can like toss barrels at them and crap. So it's a lot of fun. It's another way to do stuff. So we can boost our shields by holding space. Then our shields are boosted. So all modern space-capable engines come equipped with special regenerating boost capacitors. Please practice making rocket go fast now. So, you know, you push left shift and you boost with the afterburners. I have to say I'm impressed. Thanks, man. Alright, you're cool too. Cool, area clear. And then you can push tab for the tactical and then go to the star map. Sorry, I didn't want to... So, this is space, basically. This is what you do when you're not in battle. This is what I like about the game. It's half third-person shooter / space builder, and it's half tactical map, space exploration, and exterminate situation, which I think will fit really well in this particular channel because, you know, we deal a lot with strategy games. And, you know, people like that kind of stuff, so I'm cool with it too. So time only moves when you move, which is nice. And read this. Read it. So this is our status bar. We have a certain amount of res, a certain amount of people, a certain amount of scrap, what that's called, and a certain amount of core parts. These are the ship functions that we can do. I'll talk about them a little bit later. We have stuff. We have a ship builder. We have the ability to repair our ship. Right here we have how fast we're going. We can go slow, it burns less res, or we can go super fast, but it burns more res. This is the hangar, we don't have that right now, and this is our home, which we don't have right now. So, we'll go ahead and explore. You can, whenever you get an objective like this, you can actually press move too, and your ship will automatically go to that. So she says we're mobile, and everyone's satisfied. And these guys are actually really sarcastic with one another. I'm not going to give away the dialogue, because I think that would be pretty rude. So this looks like a great place to call home and raise a family. Get pre-approved for mortgage financing today. So I must be awarded the privilege to build a starbase. Why'd she bring me? Okay, let's explore the next sector.
Trying to have babies with you.
True. Oh, baby. Alright, so we're just gonna explore on our own. You can also right-click on the map and you'll move to the area. If something happens that you don't quite like, let's say like you're going over here and a ship is going to attack you, you can quickly push the left-click button and everything stops. So then you can assess your situation. You can say, okay, this guy is a threat level 47. My threat level is right here on the ship. It's 5. This guy's threat level is 22. So since I'm 5, I'm a lot weaker than him. I'm quite weaker than him. But this guy's friendly at 40, and then this guy over here is neutral at -20. So he won't actually attack me until he gets aggressive and or as a nemesis. But right now, with him being neutral, even at -20 opinion, he's not going to straight up attack me. So which is good. So you can take a look at everything and make sure that you're not going to die. Also, there are these little things right here. They're lore. Every lore thing that you go to gives you a little bit of scrap, it gives you some res, and it gives you some idea points, which is actually experience points. If you move to it too, it's kind of cool the way that it works. So you can do scan and view, so it scans the lore, and then it takes you to this screen. Boop. And it tells you a little bit about the background of SPAZ. So, the breach incident occurred when the first Titan Gate was successfully bypassed by an unregistered traveler, ending the lockdown wars. Though no infected vessels were ever able to escape through the breach, it was widely publicized as the cause of the infection itself. Unbeknownst to the general public at the time, the infection had ravaged the core worlds for centuries beforehand, the breach became a UTA scapegoat. Cover up years of concealed. It's UTA. Utah Transport Authority?
Yeah.
Alright. So the Utah Transport Authority covered it up. I never trusted those guys with the freeways that they build.
I knew it.
Alright, so another thing that you can do, so we need to find scrap, res, and goons. We called goons people goons because it dehumanizes them, kind of like when I was in the Marine Corps, we called Afghanistanians sand niggers. So we'll move here, and we will ransack it, boop, and we'll get the goons. So I sent some underdeveloped crewmen require textualization about how urgently we need or require these basic resources. More specifically, human resources. The ship requires an astronomical volume of periodic maintenance and repairs. These tasks are far too dangerous to allow anyone with a shred of intellectual value to perform them. Therefore, we do not turn away many applicants. Remember, bottom of the pyramid needs the most bricks. So basically he's saying the people who work on our ship are idiots. So goons are needed to operate and repair the ship. If you do not have enough goons, the ship will decay and take damage. And goons consume res over time. And goons can be bought and sold like trade or like slaves. The only thing to keep in mind is that if you have a lot of goons, they'll take more res. But you can carry, I don't know if it's an unlimited number, but I've had like 2,000 goons at one point out of like 100. And then I went to a space station and I sold them all and I got a lot of money. So even if you don't have a lot of res, I think it's always good to have extra goons there to repair your ship. So we'll actually go to this res field and ransack it. The reason why I'm okay ransacking these things is because they're in neutral space. And what that means is no one actually owns these space stations here, so no one's getting upset with us ransacking. Now if you go into a space section that is controlled by an empire, and you start ransacking stuff of their area, you can definitely guarantee that there will be groups of enemies that come to swarm you. Isn't that right, Allison?
See.
Yep. He has a lot to offer on this Let's Play. Excited. We're great. It's good to have you on the show.
Thanks. It's good to be here to provide no helpful commentary for you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate the honesty. So scrap is a basic low-value trading resource, basically. So we get scrap, we trade it to people, they give us stuff. Alright, now right here, now that we have some currency to spend, we should stock up on strikecraft. We do not want to get overwhelmed when engaged by multiple targets, plus it gives our enemy something else to shoot at instead of us. Alright, so right here is our hangar. We don't have any strikecraft right now. Okay, I know. We don't have any strikecraft right now. So what this is, we have 8 total command. Each strikecraft is a little ship that comes out of your ship. Like a baby ship.
Baby ship.
Comes out of the ship's of a J.
A JJ.
A JJ, yes, that's correct. And you can choose, so right now we can choose, go back real quick. This is the screen. We have 2 hangars right now that are unlocked, so we can have 2 different ships. We have a total amount of command points. We have 8 right now. We're using 0. This right here shows you how many command points that particular ship will take. So this is going to take 1, this is going to take 1. We have 8, so we can actually store 4 here and 4 here. And what that means is every battle will have 4 strikecraft in each of these hangars. However, how many strikecraft you have out on the field is locked by your progress as well, and your level. So it'll show you here in this screen, and this is probably where we're going to end it after this tutorial. So, oh, for Gamma's sake, why did we drop out of warp? Oh, Coral! What is wrong with my ship? And Jameson answers him, apparently, instead of Coral. Alright, so, we're here, and this is the next ship, which is actually, all the ship's command and control systems are routed through wireless assisted simulation. The benefit of such a system is that you do not have to be physically on a ship to fly it. You can astral project your command focus to another ship while delegating the control of the mothership to artificial intelligence. While it would make almost too much sense to allow the artificial intelligence to fly every ship, that theoretically would take all of the fun out of it. I agree. So, we have, we can play as these little guys as well. These are the little ships that come out of the Big Mama ship. And they're like strike craft, so they have weapons as well. Weapons that we've designated them to have. And there's 2 out on the field right now because that's all that we can have. So I usually do play as the... if you hold E, it'll tell everyone to regroup, so everyone will regroup to you. How did we switch to this? It was E, right?
Yeah. No. Well.
We can tell them to attack a target by pressing E as well.
Engaging.
And then they will attack it. And then if we click E on a friendly target, then they'll defend that target. So those are important things to remember. Alright, that's not bad. Not great, but not bad. Let's try something a bit bigger. What she said. Alright, so attack the asteroid. So I'll tell everyone to come attack this asteroid. I'll shoot my rockets and my little lasers at it, because I'm a tiny little guy. And, yeah, right? And then this mothership will go and is controlled by artificial intelligences. I do like these fast strike crafts, and I like the fact that you can play them during the battle, because they're really fast, and they strike. And they're craft.
No.
Yeah. Practice the command and control system on asteroids and space junk. Leave the area when you are ready. I kind of forgot what button it was to switch ships.
The F?
Yeah, F. Thanks. Cool, there we go.
Yeah.
So I usually fly as this guy and then like tell my little strike craft to go do things, and see they go out and they do it. And then that leaves me free to attack other things as well. So it's nice to spread out attacks sometimes, but also like let's say that we have a bigger guy like this guy right here, you know. You can tell them to attack it, and then you can also go in and attack it, so you can focus all your fire on it. So if we hold E, then they'll come back to us, which is actually really nice if you have strike craft that could defend you against missiles, and you have an enemy who's using missiles. So that's that. Let's go to the star map, and that's going to do it for this episode. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I know I did. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal, and don't forget to subscribe to see more of me and Minxy Minx.
Mousy Minx.
Assy Minx?
Mousy!
Oh, me and Assy Minx later.
Oh my god.